So we're going to go ahead and find the perimeter, circumference, and area. So remember, for this first one, since it's a rectangle, we're going to find perimeter instead of circumference because it's a straight-edged figure. So unfortunately, this one, it's not going straight up and down. So I don't know what the length and width are. Those are my mystery values. So I'm going to call this the width and this one the length. So when you don't have the length and width, especially if it's on a coordinate plane, you have to use the distance formula in order to figure out the length between the 2 points. So I'm going to start with the width. So I'm going to use this point and this point. So they gave you the distance formula down here. So I'm going to go ahead and just plug in my x values and my y values to find the length and width. So we're going to go square root of, let's see, 1 minus 5 squared plus 7 minus 3 squared. This is going to be my x2, y2. This is my x1, y1. So this is 2, this is 1. Okay, it doesn't matter which one goes where. You just have to make sure that you keep them both in the same places. So let's see what this equals. We got negative 4 squared is 16. 7 minus 3 is 4, so squared would be another 16. So that would equal square root of 32, which is, I don't know. Let's see. Calculator, square root of 32. Let's see, where's my square root button? There it is. Oop, 32. Square root. 5.7. We'll go 5.7. Okay, so now I'm going to do it again, but this time I'm going to go ahead and do the length. So I'm going to use the 5 and the 3 again, but I'm going to do the 0 and the 2. So I'm going to make this one 2, and I'm going to keep this one the 1, and I'm going to do it a second time. So 0 minus 5 squared plus negative 2 minus 3 squared. So I get negative 5 squared is 25. Negative 5 squared is another 25. So I get square root of 50, which is in the calculator. Let's see. Here, square root of 50. Oops, square root. Let's go 7.1. It's going to be kind of rounded. Okay, so this is the width. This is the length. And I'm going to go ahead and add up 2 lengths and 2 widths for the perimeter. And I'm going to do length times width for the area. So let's go ahead and do that with this calculator. So 5.7 times 2 equals, and I'm going to add on 7.1 times 2 to get the perimeter, which is 37 altogether. So the perimeter equals 37 units. I don't know if it gave me units, but I'm going to go with those units. And then I'm going to go ahead and do 7.1 times length times width for the area. 5.7 equals 40 point, we can round, let's go 40.5. Area equals 40.5 units squared. Okay, so just make sure to pay close attention to what they're asking you to round to. So I'm pretty sure they have the answer somewhere down here. Let's see if we're right. So 37 and 40.5. Well, maybe not. They got something else. Square root of 50, square root of 32. Those were the 2 that I got, I think, right? I'm going to double check to make sure that those are right with my calculator. Might have had a calculator error on here. 25.7. We should have at least gotten close. And then square root of 50 is what they got. 7.1. Let's try to calculate that one more time. So 5.7 plus 0.7 plus 7.1 plus, yep, I think it is a calculator error, 25.6. So I had a calculator error somewhere in there. So this one is not right. This one was 25.6 roughly, which I think is close to what they got. Let's see. 25.5, 25.6 is pretty close. Okay, that's better.